Okay. It's good time. I must start a game. Let's go with the video game. Webcam has. Oh, I'm pretty today. I forgot. Alright. I get to like just like beat the game today. I don't think I can do it in like in however many hours I'm gonna spend playing this game, but that's what I get to do today. I just get to like beat the game. Oh, the bar here. There's crap on there. Everywhere. I was giving her the... I want that. So you can't give her the glaive. Give her the glaive. What did that do? I already forgot. 3 turns, elemental attacks performed by a single chosen ally will hit for critical damage. Okay. Alright, now I have to, like, decide whose stories I'm doing. Hi, Poopy. Hair's really fluffy. Alright, let's get Ulbrich out of the way. I don't know why I switched to Haunted. Because I'm gonna switch her out for Ulbrich anyways. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, let's do Ulbrich's stinky story. finish it out here. Ugh. In Wellspring, Ulbrich reunited with Earhart. It was there that his erstwhile comrade had sought atonement for his deeds. The two crossed blades, and with that act the truth was told. Earhart told Ulbrich about Werner, a former sellsword, and the very man who had orchestrated the fall of Hornburg. I did beat her, yeah. I got the last of my classes. Such a fiend is too dangerous for this world. I will stop him. I must. Gone are the doubts that plagued Ulbrich's heart. To protect the people from harm, this is why he wields his blade. As he came to Riverford, the very air was thick with unease and fear. Oh, no. Oh, you, if you want in town, get in the queue and wait your turn with the rest. You, beg your pardon. A gentleman, I presume, unless I misjudged your polished bearing. Tell me, sir, what brings you to this town? I'm looking for a man. Indeed. Is that so? I take it this is your first visit, so let me give you some free advice. You'll be wanting to press the few leaves into the palms of the guards. There's a toll. Not a toll as such, you see. The Lord here.
What?
Eh? What's that you say about a toll? I ne'er heard aught not of that afore. Shut your gob! And what's this tincture in your sack? Smuggler, are you?
What?
That ain't mine. I swear on my mother's grave. Of course it ain't. I suggest you confess your crimes here and now, unless you'd rather tell it to the master at arms. And that, good sir, is why you'll want some spare coin at the ready. But the law. These men are the law here. Their rule is absolute, I'm sorry to say. No doubt that potion was the guard's own. Defy them at your peril. A pretext you tossed it in the... See, there you go. That's what that said.
What?
Does no one bring them to task for their deeds? Only you, good Sir Ulbrich, will be the justice. Not I can tell you that. Do exactly as they tell me, as should you. Punishment is swift and harsh here, both for those who have broken the law and those who have not. A handful of leaves, sir, is my advice. The more you can spare, the better. I only pray that poor traveler has the wits and means to give the soldiers what they seek, else...
Swords.
And what of the lord of this place? He does nothing to stop this mummery? He encourages it. You see, ever since Lord Werner took over here... Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, stop prattling and start moving. Yes, sir, 1,000 pardons. My turn. Perhaps we'll meet again inside. Aye. Werner is the Lord? By the gods, what happened here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another scruffy vagabond. Let's see what rubbish you're toting in that bag.
Whoa.
Will this do? Oh,
Whoa.
Quick on the uptake, this one. Keep that up, and you'll do right in this town, mate. Might I ask a question, good sir, about this man Werner? That's Lord Werner to the likes of you. What business could you be having with his lordship?
No.
No business, friend. Just wondering what kind of man Lord Werner is. He's bleeding wonderful here. Best thing will ever happen this town. Now piss off. We got work to do. By your leave. There was fear in those eyes. A sellsword captain turned provincial lord. This Werner has certainly moved up in the world. We gotta beat the evil man. Travel banter.
Good
This town is in turmoil, which is exactly what I'd expect to see after seeing the behavior of those charged with policing it. Still, it will be no small task getting at Werner. A difficult foe, to be sure. If there was ever a time I needed a scholar's wisdom, it is now. and it's most fortunate I am here now. I do have some thoughts as it happens. An oppressive regime such as this is bound to foster discontent and dissatisfaction. I suggest seeking out the victims. Find those who are most downtrodden, who are suffering the greatest. They will tell you what you need to know. I see. I shall do as you counsel. You will? I trust your knowledge and insight, else I would not have asked. Well then, it is an honor to be of service. Cyrus's ego needed to be stoked. What's his grandma have for quest?
Hello there.
I am a maidservant in the employ of Lord Cervantes. Unfortunately, his lordship has seen fit to leave home and go a-wandering in search of adventure. He spouted some nonsense about being chosen something or other, then clanked off in the family armor. I do wish he had someone to accompany him and keep him safe. A woman in the employ of Sir Cervantes. She has served his family since he was no more than a child, and cannot help but think of him as a younger brother. His boundless recklessness is a constant source of worry. I think I already looked through this town. I don't think I scrutinized, though. Nobody bloomin' told me about Noto. I barely escaped a roasting at the stake. Oh yeah, here. We just burn them here. What is this? I ain't never seen a pyre before. It's for his lordship's burning. Once a month, some poor saps get tied to the stakes and burned alive for their sins. It's a pyre. For this
Indeed.
month, for last month, for the month before that too. The law of the land it is.
It cannot.
Used to be outlaws and rogues what got burned. But it weren't long afore it were drunks and beggars up there for their slightest crimes. Shouldn't say this out loud, but nowadays it all it takes is a cavil at his lordship's rule. Can't believe it. And thus the paw that oppresses this place. No one knows who'll finger you for what, so we creep about like mice doing our best not to be noticed. Try to scarp or two and poof, just looking guilty or someone will seal the deal. So traveler, now you know the kind of place you fetched up into. Best finish your business and be on your way as soon as you can. Now if you'll be excusing me.
I see.
Sure. Burning people at the stake? How horrible! It is a dreadful way to die. The final moments are agony. But that makes it all the more effective as a lesson to others. Those who would rule with terror must embrace terror. Wrongdoers need to be punished. Everyone agrees with that. But this goes beyond justice. Just so. I grow so sad thinking about the poor people who live here. This cannot be allowed to go on. We have to do something. Agreed. Yet if we act too hastily, we shall lose all hope of saving them. We must have patience if we are to prevail. So we are to just stand by and watch. Is that it? It is hard to do so, but yes. A soldier who follows his lord's orders without question. Every day he stands at attention for the full duration of his watch in hopes that he will be evaluated more highly than the guard who stands beside him. A soldier who follows... Oh, it's the same thing. How dare they bully me like this? A firestone on the pyre. That's tacky, dude. This merchant visits Riverford on a regular basis. In the past, the town's economy was booming, and he frequently ran into many of his business associates here. However, ever since the change in local leadership, those encounters have become fewer and farther between. This old man originally served as a butler in the Lord's manor, but lost his position when the Lord was overthrown. He then resigned himself to a quiet life in town, and withdrew into hiding after his former colleague, the gardener, was put to death by the new Lord. I'm stuck. I'm not smart. Blessed with an unbending will, this soldier has survived the most trying of times, from when the river flooded to when fire ravaged the town to when the Lord was overthrown. In the face of these hardships, he remembers the words of his dead mother. So long as the spirit endures, all else can be rebuilt. Nuts. Thank you. A self-appointed leader of the downtrodden in Riverford, she looks after the poor, the persecuted, and others whose various misfortunes have laid them low. For her kindness and wisdom she is widely respected, and even the soldiers will acquiesce to her demands. The residents of town are more receptive to my challenges. A ruthless soldier willing to do whatever it takes to seize riches and glories. He did not hesitate to betray his former lord the moment the man's grip on power weakened, and he has also accumulated a wealth of knowledge on his fellow guards and manor servants that he might pressure them into doing his bidding.
Sorry about that.
A kind-hearted and friendly resident of Riverford who wishes to help whenever she can. She worries for the woman next door and goes to visit her every day. Right. Meryl's down here, but I didn't talk to her yet. We meet again. A letter from my mother was carried by the river to my village. I'm traveling along the river in search of a woman who claims to be my mother, but I have little inkling where she might be. She's right there. She said, Meryl! Oh, there's a boy hiding in there. Oh, I can't walk back here without triggering story. I met you in the square. What are... listen, mate. You never see me, alright? Is he there? He can't have gone far. Sniff him out! Oh, you seen any dodgy looking come this way? Running for dear life, like as not. Dodgy? A rebel. A man plotting dark schemes against his lordship himself. Sounds like a dangerous man. I did see one suspicious fellow running hard in that direction. That must be right. Come on, we'll corner the rat yet. They're gone.
Are you hurt?
You can breathe easy now. God bless you, mate. Tell me, why were they after you? Couldn't rightly say. They said you were a rebel, that you were plotting against the Lord. An organized resistance could help me get close to Werner. Listen, I came to this place in search of this Werner. Are there others who fight for your cause? If you have a leader, pray, take me to him. God's teeth, are you daft? I can't be introducing strangers what I barely know. Then let me tell you more about me. I know how to swing a blade, for one. Reckoned as much. You got that air about you. But hang me, this ain't something I can go deciding on my own. Alright, how's this? Prove you know how to use that blade of yours. There's a man in the back of the square what wears a red hat. He's with us, the strongest we got. If you can beat him, then I'll introduce you to the boss, alright? If that's what it takes. But you promise me something, alright? You lose, you make yourself scarce, and never come back here again.
I
have my word. Go on ahead and warn... I'll go on ahead and warn him. You find me when you're ready. Booba. Booba, what are you doing? traveling merchant with a nose for civil unrest, he can be found peddling wares to both sides of any given conflict. Though he knows full and well that he's profiting from man's worst impulses, he has no intention of changing his ways. Alright.
No! No!
Never burn his sister at the stake. A man who lives with a sister who is exceedingly protective of who he is extremely protective of to the point of obsession and concern for their mutual friends. Recently, however, the girl has begun to sneak out at night without his knowledge, has been overheard muttering odd words, leading others to wonder what has become of her. Like, she's right by you, Meryl. Hey, Nick. I'm not a thief. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There. I'm gonna beat up
Let
this
us
guard,
fight
too.
with honor. The battle is true. Out of my way!
Oh, you think,
Have
huh?
at you! Out of my way! Now then! Too slow! Now then! Have at you! I shall cleave you in two!
There we go. No problem. Amputation successful.
The thrill of the fight!
I got all of the secret jobs, and I'm just starting my run through Chapter 4s. Right now. I thought for sure that that secret item was in this house. In this house. Whoops. Oh. What are you gonna do? Whew. Let's see if we can do this one. Might be able to, but that's a high-ranking duel there.
Let us fight with honor! Now then!
Alright, he's weak to swords.
Too slow! Have at you! Too slow! The battle is true! Victory shall... Too slow!
That was rude what you just tried to do.
Now then!
I don't need the poison heal. What are you, crazy?
Victory shall be mine! I am blade. Watch my blade dance! Too slow. The battle is truly joined. The battle is too slow. Have at you. Too slow. Too slow. Victory shall be mine.
It's rude shit what he's trying to do.
Have at you.
I'm only kicking the people standing in front of doors.
Now then. I am ready. Watch my blade
That's a
dance.
Can't see his picture if he lives here.
Too slow.
Okay.
Now then.
Maybe he doesn't live there.
I doesn't. Yeah, I does.
Okay.
Too slow. The battle is too slow. Now then.
Is this really just like based on...
My blade is unbending.
He doesn't even have poison yet. I needed more job points.
The battle is too slow. Cursed witchery.
Rude. Very rude. I was looking forward to buffing myself.
Too slow. Too slow. Victory shall be mine. Too slow. The battle is truly joined. Too slow.
Stop it.
Victory shall be mine. The battle is truly joined. Have at you.
I hit Insight instead of Cross Slash. Well, he's targeting me now, kids. I didn't press down fast or correctly.
Out of my way.
I love it when I don't hit the button hard enough. I'm so good at video
Too
games.
slow. Have at you. Out of my way. The battle is victory shall be mine.
Let's try this again now. Maybe I'll actually hit it and do like a good job this time.
Cursed witchery.
What a jerk.
Too slow. Victory shall be mine. Have at you. Too slow. Too slow. Now then. Out of my way. Victory shall be mine. My blade. Watch my blade dance. Too slow. Victory shall be mine. Out of my way. The battle is
Stop being rude.
too slow. Out of my way. Too slow. Have at you. Too slow. Now then. Now then. I am made.
There.
The thrill of the fight.
Oh, he leveled up, right. Yep, still too far away from learning in poison. Just don't have the job points. I won't tell bad children my secret password. Password is secret weapon. Don't forget it. Alright. Password is secret weapon. Don't forget it. Guess we can go see what they have for sale now. Oh, I can buy dragon sabers now. Those are better shields. This no, not really, because they have less elemental defense. Let's just get another one of these. Alright. Continue with the story now. Hello, Boopa, you're back. He's the one? He is. Want to see if he can use that sword is. Very well.
Ready when you are.
I'm ready when you are. Oh, an item. Hold on. I don't know what a silver clock is. That's just a fair price of sold. Okay. Oh. Challenge this person to a duel. Am I tough enough? Am I tough enough?
It's a good day for battle. Now then. Too slow.
Stop putting your feet
No,
on my
then.
keyboard pressing all the keys.
Too slow. The battle is true.
Here's the man in the red hat.
Too slow.
Oh my god, he's just screaming at this game.
Too slow. Now then. Have at you. Have at you. I am ready. Watch my blade dance.
He hit me.
Victory shall be mine. Victory shall. Now then. Too slow. The battle is truly joined.
Okay.
It comes every
Cursed witchery.
Rude.
Too slow. This will heal your wounds. Too slow. The battle is truly joined. Victory shall be mine. I am ready. Watch my blade dance. Too slow. Have at you. Out of my way. Now then.
Attacking posture.
Now then. Out of my way. Too slow. Victory shall be mine. The battle is truly joined. Victory shall be mine. I am ready. Watch my blade dance. Too slow. The battle is truly joined. Victory shall.
umbrella slime.
What is an umbrella slime? What is it?
This will heal your wounds.
No, I want you to actually think about the question you're asking me.
Too slow. Victory shall be mine. Out of my way. Victory shall be mine.
Is an umbrella slime a dog, or is an umbrella slime an umbrella slime?
Too slow. Have at you. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Does he? Does he really? I yield. There's no doubting this one's strength. I did my
Indeed.
part. Now it's your turn. I would meet with your leader at once. Deal's a deal. My name is Reggie, by the way. There he is. There's Reggie. Reggie from Nintendo. Come on, I'll take you to the den.
Oh,
Boss, got someone here you might want to meet.
well met.
So I've heard. Welcome, sir. You may call me, Harold. I understand you are Sir Ulbrich. What? How do you know my name? Word of your deeds in Wellspring reached me some time ago. Captain Bale and I speak quite often, you see.
Well,
He's a good man. But if you'll excuse me, I'll get straight to the point. I must know everything you can tell me about this Lord Werner. Of course, but perhaps you will first do me the honor of explaining what business you have with him. I'm here to end him. A former
Yes.
sellsword captain? Yes, Werner is certainly that. As the saying goes, know thine enemy. Let it suffice to say I've taken a great interest in the man's past. Very prudent
indeed.
of you.
The
Werner
truth
claims
is,
noble blood, but closer examination reveals that what title he possesses were bought with gold. He accused the former lord of these lands of larceny and pillage, and won the support of the common folk. Even the burghers were persuaded to make common cause, and soon enough he had them proclaim him the new lord. My hair's so big. But once he took power, that's when terror began. Terror? Swoons! Death by fire for criminals, with executions held once per month. The populace initially hailed the new regime. Many were happy to see villains and blackguards get their comeuppance. But it did not end there. Just
Yes.
so, how many murderers can one town harbor after all? Pickpockets and swindlers were next, and then dishonest merchant. Any peccadillo became a capital offense. In time, mere accusation was enough to land a man on the pyre. Even the clearest calumny. That is hard for me to say, and yet, by this time, no one dared raise their voice in opposition. Some had early on, but when they appeared tied to the stakes at the next burning, the rest understood that in silence lay their only hope for survival. But you resist this despot, and so do others like you. We do. Many of us have been forced to look on as family and friends, falsely accused, were taken by the flames. I am one of them. Werner accused the former lord of corruption, but those accusations were lies. I know, for the former lord was my father. And so I have taken it upon myself to restore his honor and name, and to free the people of this domain from Werner's tyranny. Tyrobanks. With each passing day, our ranks grow. At long last, we are poised, ready to strike back. You give me reason to believe we have a common cause in this undertaking. Will you join us, Sir Ulbrich?
Indeed.
Even if this tyrant were not the man I seek, I'd have reason enough to join you. My sword is yours.
I'm thankful.
Don't laugh, Nick. I'm not funny. Fair befall you, sir. Your presence gives us all courage. Now,
Well
without further ado, allow me to explain our plot. First, we shall launch a diversionary attack in the square and draw as many of Werner's men as we can. Then our best swordsman shall infiltrate the Lord's mansion by way of a secret passage known only to me. It's in the sewers. God, I knew it. It is a simple enough plan, but such is the best in revolution and war. Perhaps you will, then come... Perhaps? Prepare as you will, then come to me again when you are ready to fight. I'm ready to fight.
As you
Understood.
wish.
I will do just that. I didn't hit plus, I hit X. So this is how Werner chooses to rule. He thinks he can intimidate people into obedience, and he's not wrong either. But it doesn't work on everyone. Some people don't scare easy. Like you, for example. Yeah, like me. When I was a kid, I had my share of beatings from people who thought they could break me. But I'd shrug it off and vowed that no one would ever tell me what to do. You're saying Harold and his friends are also such men? Maybe, but the question is, can you trust them? The more men we can recruit to the cause, the better our chances of success. It's going to take more than just numbers. Agreed, but there are many ways to win a battle. Heh, sounds like you have something up your sleeve. Color me interested. I'll just hit him with my big sword. My big old sword. Hey, I'm ready. It's time to act. Are you ready? Yeah.
Well
Then
then.
follow me. My father had this passage constructed as an escape route in the event of a siege. It looks like an ordinary hole in the wall, you see. Never did I dream I would one day use it to break into our home. Our men in the square have begun their feint, but they will not be able to hold out for long once Werner's men arrive. We must
Come.
move quickly. That's right. My unbending blade! I'm doing Ulbricht's story first because he's the least. Just the least. Alright, there's treasure back there. How do I get to it? I guess you have to come all the way from over there. An encounter! Oh, it's
Let us
bugs.
fight with honor.
What is the logical course of action? Glacius, go down.
Out of my way.
I got this.
Victory shall be mine.
Well then. Molecular star!
There we go. Big hits.
The flame guides us true.
A bit of experience and job points. Oh, I'm still going very slowly. I didn't stream for the past 2 days. But congratulations on doing everything. That's pretty neat. How are you today, Squaresoft?
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Oh, light!
Out of my way.
Oh, light! Axe attack, full arm attack, staff attack, bow attack. Nick, you're gross. But you probably know that. Oh.
Tiger Ray.
I haven't really looked into Shining Residence at all.
The battle is truly joined. Come if you dare.
I haven't played a Shining game in a long time.
Glacius, Gordon.
I'll not be defeated.
Oh, fun.
I'll do my best. Oh, sacred light.
Out of my way. Where's the nearest tavern?
Get some levels on Oldbrook here. I know a lot of people don't like fast travel, but I can't really see any reason to not have it in games. Like, if you don't like it, you don't have to use it.
I'll make
Aw.
this quick.
Little rat boys.
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Rude.
Out of my way. Tiger Ray.
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down.
I definitely like non-fast travel as an option.
What?
Or I mean, fast travel as an option. Because like then if you feel like walking, you can walk.
Glacius, Gordon.
And if you don't feel like walking, you're not forced to walk.
Out of my way.
I'll not be defeated. Let your wounds be healed.
Have at you. Too slow.
Ignis Arden. Thus ends your lesson.
Yeah, I mean, if there's no other choice, it can be pretty frustrating if you need to backtrack for some reason. It's physical defense. Can't imagine why you'd want to stack just physical defense in this game for any reason.
Time to teach you a lesson.
This encounter kind of sucks because you don't have any AoE bow or any AoE spear attack. The first Grandia?
Have at you.
My turn now.
Now,
Ah, I like that game a lot.
Glacius, Gordon. Not bad. A passing grade.
First one was a really fun time. It's wrong character. Need another 1,000 job points, and then I can get his last passive that he needs.
Let us fight with
Oh,
honor.
wow, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was on the Vita.
There.
What is the logical course of action? Glacier, Claudette.
Well then. Huh? May the sacred flame shine forth!
Have at you. I will cut you down.
It missed all of them.
An interesting dilemma. Night risk to there. You should have studied harder.
Can you please quit kicking that chair into the desk? Thank you. And yeah, I guess that makes sense that they would have their classics collection.
Flame, protect us!
My turn.
That sucks really bad, I'm sorry.
Now then.
I'll do my best.
Now, what next? Glacier, Claudette.
Out of my way.
I'll not be defeated. Oh,
Oh,
sacred
okay.
light.
I didn't know you could do that either. Like play PS Vita games on the
I am
PSP.
not
Like,
made
I
for
guess
such battles.
if it's a classic games, the Vita definitely had the option to run PS1 games. Definitely had enough power. Grandia was such a cool game, though. I like Grandia too, as well.
This is the beginning of your end. Out of my way.
Victory shall be mine.
Now, what next? Glacier, Claudette. You should have studied harder.
That wall is too close to the camera. An encounter.
I'll make this quick. My turn.
Have at you.
I'll do my best.
What is the logical course of action? Glacier, Claudette.
My turn.
There.
My turn now. Oh, sacred light! I hope I've grown more able.
Maybe a cutscene.
Come.
Only a short ways to go now. Thank you again for your aid, my friends. Today, Werner's reign of terror comes to an end. Hooray! Reign of terror, do you call it? Strong and able rule, say we. Look out! Yep. What
But-
the? Out of my way. Demons take them, but these two will not fall easily. He's dangerous, that one. Deal with him. Yes, Lord Werner.
Well,
You're as easy to read as that lily-livered father of yours. Well, he's your beard man. As we speak, my men are squashing what remains of your diversionary farce in the town square.
Damn
Werner,
it.
but how did you... Egads, you really are your father's son, aren't you? It was immediately obvious the riot in the square was merely a distraction. All that hubbub to such little aim. It hardly required a scholar's deduction to determine where the main strike was to fall. What a feeble, flaccid scheme. Better you had burned down the entire city. What? What? You don't have any LaCroix.
Yeah, what I got from Grandma and Grandpa. They gave you?
Yeah, they gave me some LaCroix. Anyways, you're not opening an entire can of it just so that you can leave it out and spill it on my couch again. No, not right now. What was my answer? Did concern for your fellow citizens hold you back, as though you had the latitude for such charity? You needn't answer. You can ponder your folly while you await your fate in our bells. I was worried we might run out of scoundrels for the pyres. Now, thanks to you, we'll have plenty for months to come. The people will be most grateful for the respite, I don't doubt. Rotten hell, you murderous brute.
Do
Fire. Spare us! We surrender! Mercy, someone stop them! Gods have mercy! Can you believe
Is
this?
this my fate again? Must I stand by and watch helplessly?
I think you can do it.
Watch while those I swore to protect are cut down before me.
Sir Ulbrich, look out!
Damn it all!
Did he say Ulbrich? Ah, the unbending blade in the flesh. Unbending blade of... Where was it again? Your sovereignty escapes me.
Silence, you cur! I have sworn an oath to defend these people from your treachery.
Aye, he has the right of it. We'll protect them. Together.
Oh my god, the boyfriends are back at it again.
Erhard, what are you doing here?
Wellspring was out of danger. Found myself at a loose end. So here I am. Been a while, Werner. Or is it your lordship? Moved up in the world since we last met, you have.
Now here's a pair I never thought I'd see reunited.
A few moons ago, I'd have been as surprised as you are, Werner. But here we are, nonetheless. Two swords standing as one. For friendship, and for those we would protect. The twin blades of
What,
Hornburg
Rory?
will fight together once more.
No, there's only one yogurt left and it's for Dad's lunch tomorrow. I told you that yesterday. You can wait for lunchtime.
Right, Ulbrich, you with me? Shoulder to shoulder, old friend. That is why I wield this blade.
Ugh, this truly is the worst story.
What demons are they? My eyes can't follow their blades.
Stand and fight, you cowards, or you'll feel my blade! Well, what about the rest of you cravens? Better fancy your chances with them, or with me?
That's more like it.
Is his shirt undone? Truly an evil man wears a cape with no shirt.
Leave the lackeys to me. You go after Werner. He's not one to flee so easily. He's just buying time. But for what the gods only know.
These men are ruled by fear and violence. The mind that yoked them can be spared no quarter.
No quarter!
Thank you, Earhart. I leave this place in your hands.
Godspeed, my friend.
Oh, a second dungeon? I was like, God, they won't make me go through the mansion too, will they? They surely won't. How wrong was I?
Time to teach you
Fire.
a lesson.
My turn.
Try this!
Pretty rude, to be honest.
Now, what next? Glacier, Lord Air.
Have at you.
Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth. The flame guides us true.
Can you sit correctly, please, without breaking your legs? If you were sitting correctly, the chair would not have fallen over.
Tis a good day for battle.
Fire. Knives. Oh, I don't have the... That's rude.
What is the logical course of action? Ignis are dead.
Victory shall be... I will cut you down!
I'll do my best. Huh? May the sacred flame shine forth. The flame guides us true.
I need to fix my pants. This is really uncomfortable and also painful. Hate when they like bunch up right in your thigh. It seems like there should be a door here. I guess there isn't. some reason. Here? But there's like a marker over there. How do you get to it? Okay, well, we'll just continue on our merry way.
Let us fight with honor.
Guardian Lion Dog!
Oh, you going for him, huh?
defeated. Huh? Let your wounds be healed.
Now then, I will cut you down!
I missed.
What's this now? What next? Ah, Ignis Arden!
Have at you! Out of my way!
I'll do my best. I hope I've grown more able.
Do I have reduced encounters on? Probably not.
Come on, I've got better things to do. Guardian Lion Dog!
Too slow!
My turn now. Huh? There!
Very rude.
Now, what next? Ignis Arden!
Have at you! I will cut you down!
Well then. Yeah. I hope I've grown more able.
There we go. We turned down encounters.
There is no choice.
I probably should hit one of the other ones, but whatever.
I'll not be defeated. Huh? Maleficent Star! Here's our foe!
What is the logical course of action? Ah, Ignis Arden! Not bad. A passing grade.
No music, this game's pretty weird. Oh, I can just go out the front door? I guess so.
I'll make this quick.
I mean,
Victory shall be mine.
I'd have to have BP Eater and whatever else. Oops, I didn't mean to
My
use
turn.
that.
Guardian Lion Dog.
Look at it miss.
Too slow.
Rude.
My turn now.
Lux, conjure ear.
Oops, I forgot to boost it. It's fine.
Out of my way.
The battle is truly.
An interesting dynamic. Lux, conjure ear. You should have studied harder.
I don't remember. DP Eater was from one of the other jobs. The new jobs. I don't even remember what job it was from. Wield 6 weapons to unleash 6 attacks on all foes. What did I get for that? Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, it's from one of the jobs, but I don't remember which one it was. Seems like Starseer. I don't have the job points for that. Poopy, you are pressing way too many keys. Just wailing on the F keys. So rude. Stop. Stop. Get off the keyboard. Oh, wait. So annoying. I have to equip all these things when I just want. Just want other things. You need more SPs or you need more skill slots. Sucks, dude. I think this is better than... Ooh. Ooh, it is slightly better for elemental attack. Lucky me. Alright.
I'll make this quick. Yattagara!
My turn now. Maleficent star! Pierce our foes!
Ouch!
What is the logical course of action? Ignis are dead. Not bad. A passing grade.
You know, I should have, had her equip, that. But, I forget. Hey, look, a clarity stone. Wanted one of those before.
I've
Oh,
done
that
my
guy's got a
research.
blue outfit.
Victory shout!
My turn now.
An interesting dilemma. Ignis are dead.
He never gets SP back because
Not
his
bad.
turn ends the
A
fight.
passing grade.
And you don't get the regen if your turn ends the fight. So sad. Lupa, what do you want? There's legs behind me. What did I have there? That. No, that wasn't the one I had. Yeah, that was the one I had.
That's enough, Werner. Your villainy ends here.
Villainy, eh? What a waste of a good sword.
What? What nonsense are you spouting now?
A warrior of your skill and repute serving as a glorified bodyguard for paupers and peasants. It isn't too late to find yourself a more worthy cause. Join me as captain of my guard. I will see that you are well compensated.
The flame take you and all you stand for. This sword would cut down 100 tyrants like you to protect the life of a single innocent and defenseless man.
Thought he wasn't wearing a shirt, but now I see that he is,
Is
and I'm
that
bored.
truly why you lug that steel around? For the sake of churls you hardly know. God's teeth. They grew fools thick and fast in that Hornburg of yours. Tell me, what harvest do you reap with your selfless valor?
Rip
The
day.
gratitude of the rabble, draining self-regard. You self-righteous oaf. The only cause a man needs is himself. Might is the one truth before which all things must yield. History has shown us this, time and again.
What do you know of truth?
All I need to know.
Let's just get to the part where we fight.
Or have you forgotten? You once wielded your sword for the sake of king and kingdom. How did that work out for you, eh, Sir Alberic? Your blade may be unbending, but did the man not break?
I cannot deny this. I failed both king and kingdom, and became a prisoner of my own past.
So why do you persist in this folly? Join me, and together we can...
But on this journey, I have learned something new. To protect someone is to gaze into the future with eyes unclouded.
What is this starry-eyed hogwash you speak?
To gaze into their future, and the world they would one day build. A bright future that we might share together. This is for what I fight. This is why I must protect those in need. Tell me, Werner, who stands by you? When you look to the future, who gazes with you over the bleak landscape that your might has seized?
Enough prattle, fool!
Oh, here we go.
My future is as boundless as my power and ambition. No one can stand with me, for I need no man.
But enough talk. Have at you! Have at you!
You are deaf to reason because you have nothing of substance to protect. And so, it falls to my sword to speak the truth!
Oh, finally we're fighting. God. He has a horse! Oh!
My turn.
Frickin' licky, dude. That hurt.
Maleficent star, pierce our foe.
Wind and light.
Out of my way.
Let's see what we got here. This is Ulbricht's final story boss. Not swords.
Witchery!
Our physical attack and our physical defense are down.
Elemental grip.
He wasn't weak to staves.
This will heal your wounds.
My turn.
Not spears.
I still failed.
They died. They died.
Let your wounds be healed.
You're too kind.
Okay, well, he is weak to daggers.
I'll do my best.
Oh, they'll die if I do that, I think.
bring about a miracle of healing. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's Indoor horse is pretty exciting, however, this guy is actually hurting me.
Here.
Doesn't help that he debuffed everyone. Okay, can I have a turn for me? This 4 turns in a row. May I? I guess not. Guess we're just not allowed turns around here.
Here.
You dickhead.
My turn now. In Elfric's name, be saved!
I'm ready. Are you?
Give me the HP.
Victory shall be mine. A touch of venom.
What is the logical course of action? Venta Solta!
Guy's an absolute jerk.
I'll do my best. Benefic stars, bless us.
He shifted his weight.
Too slow.
My turn.
Okay, he's immune to daggers now. Not axes. I got that going for me.
What is the logical course of action? Venta Solta!
My turn now. Wandering planets, show us the path.
Have at you.
My turn.
I'll not be defeated.
I really wasn't ready for him to just, like, absolutely blast me.
Oh, sacred light.
But now I understand.
Victory shall be mine. I shall cleave you in two.
Now, what next? Venta Solta!
Now then, a touch of venom.
Well then. Oh, stars, fill us with power.
Now, what next? Elemental grip!
Too slow.
How dare he?
What is the logical course of action? Lux Conjurer!
The battle is truly joined. This will heal your wounds.
Well then. Oh, stars, fill us with power.
I really should have healed Cyrus, to be honest, but here we are. Not bows.
What is the logical course of action? Let's try this.
Should have actually boosted. I was ready to boost. I cannot hope to keep pace with him.
I'll not be defeated. Prepare yourself!
Wait, I'm gonna wait till after he's done.
Bring about
What?
a miracle of healing!
Anything down in this house.
Did you not have your inventory open?
This will heal your wounds.
See? All it says is quick.
Is that not your house?
Out of my way.
I have my very thing.
I'm ready. Are you?
Got him.
Now then. This will heal your wounds.
An interesting dilemma.
Now the true lesson.
Alaphin, Lord of Learning!
It's about to get spicy in
I'll do
here.
my best. Here I go! Elfric, bringer of the flame! Well then. Have this!
My turn. Try this.
It's about to get so spicy in here.
Now the true lesson begins.
Lux Conjurer! Lux Conjurer!
Oh, all that setup just to kill him in one turn.
You should have studied harder.
It's fine. I'm not disappointed.
It is over. Now, before you die, tell me this. Why Hornburg?
The gate. The gate of Finis.
The what of what?
The gate of Finis lies in Hornburg. I had to have it.
You destroyed a proud and prosperous realm, led countless multitudes to their deaths, all for some gate? You thought that a price worth paying?
We all hold the worth of men and nations in different measure.
No, wait!
A sword to protect the weak. Look at this point, fool. It was made for killing, and you are a killer as much as I.
Pteh.
I spit on your cause, your justice. I will not die by your
Throw your sword quick.
blade.
Just throw it.
No, I shall go out on my own terms. Rot in hell, false knight.
You know what? They probably let the horse go. 3 days passed since the successful uprising. With the death of their lord, Werner's lackeys laid down their arms, and so peace and freedom returned to Riverford. And these two bros are just bros.
Hail!
Who goes there? It's just me, your old mate Reggie. Just wanted to say my thanks.
Well.
Of course. Come in. Oh, you're here too, are ya? You two know each other? After you helped him in that alley off the square, we ran into each other. He told me where I might find you. Thank you for that, by the by. 'Twas the least I could do, good sir. Besides, it's us what should be saying thanks. Hang me, but if you tain't fetched up in our town, we'd forever be your debt.
No.
We simply did what had to be done. It won't be easy, but we started putting the pieces back together. Lord Harold's back in his rightful place, working to bring everyone together again. Harold! Werner's reign left a lot of bitterness and hurt, but most of the wounds should heal with time and patience. Just so. Your fate and future are in your own hands once more. Exactly right, sir. And we're going to make sure we do things proper from now on. Werner said before he died that every man measured the worst of lives and nations differently. For all his vices, the man may have a point. At the end of the day, I'm just a man with a sword and nothing more. But I can wield that sword for a cause, for a future far greater than my own worth. Men like us, protecting those we care for is all we can do in this world. Perhaps so. And yet, when I look through this window and see what we have wrought here, I know we've done enough. They put flowers in place of pyres. No more public executions, guys. He's back.
How long has it been since I left? It's as if nothing has changed.
Crivens, sir! You always was quick as lightning. And you ain't slowed down none that I could tell.
Good thing, too. Else I might have had the tip of your blade sticking out my back right now.
Nay, could never get one over on you, sir. That's why I never hold back.
Then let's pray that it continues to be so. Still, you have been training hard, I see. You swing a heavier blade than before.
I do?
Aye, and quicker, too. How fare the others?
Crivens, what am I thinking? I've got to run and tell the others you're back. They'll dance a jig to hear the news, I wager.
While pursuing the mystery left by Werner's dying words, I stopped over in my second home. Erhardt, likewise, returned to Wellspring. He had to go back, he said, and watch over those he'd sworn to protect.
I'm gonna get you lunch in a few minutes. Calm down.
When I found my answer, when I realized the cause I truly fought for, faces came unbidden to my mind. To all who need me, this oath I offer. Whenever my strength is needed, I shall come to where you are, and I shall wield my sword to protect you. I have much more to protect now than I did when my journey started. And I know that if I am to fulfill my vow, I must grow stronger still.
Hang me, but the boy spoke true. It's Sir Ulbricht in the flesh. Sir Ulbricht!
Sir Ulbricht.
Welcome home, sir.
It's good to be back.
Yeah. Gotta leave again. Got some business to attend to, you know? Post-game and all that. Ulbricht. Finn. Oh, Ivy, what are you doing? Alright. Done. With him. Where's the bar? I'm truly very done with him. After I get him on my party and get set up for the next character, I'm going to go make Rory some lunch real quick. And then oh, we gotta talk real quick. Tell me, Ulbricht, how do you keep your skills as sharp as you do? Well, each day I practice various sword strokes and do exercises to build my strength. I always work on the fundamentals, for these are the foundations upon which all fighters must build. A wise choice. What about you, Therian? Do you do any training? Nope. Never was one for practice sake. For me, experience is the best teacher. I see. I have an idea. What say we train together? Didn't you hear what I just said? A man cannot achieve such remarkable agility just by sitting in the alehouse. So he must train, and yet he claims otherwise. Question is, why? Look, I think training together is a splendid idea. In fact, I think I'll join you. What's the expression? 2 is a company, and 3's even better? Something like that. 3's a crowd. Fine, but just this once, okay? It's a deal. Then let us go outside and begin. Oh, Ophilia's gonna have a big sword soon. Speaking of big swords, a slightly better sword. All successful attacks become critical hits. That's pretty good. Gives it a small amount of elemental attack too. Who's next? Tressa, probably. Yeah, let's get her out of the way. Actually, let's do Alphen, because he's a lower level. And it'll be more challenging. Okay. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go make Rory some lunch. Alright. I'm back. I got some leftover fruit from yesterday. Ta-da. Oh, he doesn't need that stuff anymore. And go back over here on Therian. Not that he's really doing anything with it, but thanks.
All right?
A friend came back from a long sea journey and brought back a bag of curious seeds. It would be a shame not to plant them, so I'm thinking of clearing land and making a new field. But you need manure to prepare the forest soil. Would you mind fetching me some? I don't have manure, my dude. My dude. A woman of humble birth who left her parents and came to Cobblestone to help a friend run a tavern. From an early age, her father, an experienced hunter, trained her in the use of a bow. Owing to her consummate skill, there are few who would dare lay an unwelcome hand upon her. An elderly man who tells tales of song. Interestingly, none of the characters in his stories are evil, and even the monsters live happily ever after with everyone. Suffice it to say, he dreams of a world without conflict. An arcane bow. Oh, this guy's here, huh? Yahaha, not bad for a village hedge knight. A notorious mercenary turned bandit. Deep down, he is a good-natured man loved by his fellow bandits, and decided to change his ways after being defeated by Ulbrich. He now serves as a bodyguard in Cobblestone while trying to befriend the villagers. A young man who joined the watch together with his childhood friend. Rather more level-headed than said friend, his calm demeanor and sound judgment have caught the eye of the headman, who believes the watchman may be a suitable successor to his own post. A young boy who trains relentlessly that he might one day become a swordsman. He resists the urge to ask about his long-dead father, knowing that such questions will only sadden his mother, yet he yearns for a figure to fill the void, and believes he may have found one in Ulbrich. A woman of humble birth who came to Cobblestone to marry her beloved. Though he perished in battle shortly after her son Philip's birth, she continues to hold her husband's memory in her heart as she looks after his final, most precious gift to her. I have to beat up this old man if I want the hidden item, huh? The wool of the sheep raised in these windswept lands can command a high price at the market. Nevertheless, this man is content to charge a modest amount and pass his days in peace and quiet. I don't know why, but I kind of expected there to be like some super items after you finish a story here. A dedicated youth committed to defending Cobblestone. He aspires to one day lead his fellow watchmen and live out his days ensuring the security and well-being of hearth and home. An itinerant youth, and ever in search of exceedingly rare apothecarial ingredients. At present he scours the mountains near Cobblestone for plants which only grow in the highest reaches. Precisely where these plants may be found is a secret he will never share, for he will not suffer another to profit from his hard work. Oh. I came to this village searching for my Lori, but I'm told she's already left. This is Lori's diary. Look here, she writes of the day that we met. Isn't she dead? Rory, stop screaming. It brings joy to my heart to know she didn't forget me. Lori yearned for the excitement of the big city, and that's what egged her to go a-traveling. Time I went on a journey too, to follow in her footsteps, and we'll be reunited once more. Well, I best set about my preparations. There's naught to keep me here now. Rory, if I have to tell you again to stop shouting, I'm gonna take the game from you. How's the search coming along? If you come across any ancient monuments, pray tell me at once. The daughter of an archaeologist. When her father's research was not recognized at the academy, she decided to continue his studies to prove him right. She will face any danger in order to accomplish her goal. Though he's cared for animals of all kinds, this man has come to favor cows most of all. There was a time when he once tried his hands at monster taming, but owing to the rather dubious circumstances of that failed endeavor, he would very much prefer to not talk about it. Before his tenure as captain, this former mercenary took a grave wound to his knee, which forced him to abandon his then profession. Long days and nights he wandered, until the headman showed him kindness, which he has sworn to repay. I had to squint because I don't want to read these lines. Alright, well we got Alphen now. And we're ready to go to wherever we go with Alphen. Over here. Rude. Bar? Over there. Your journey as an apothecary has carried you to Orwell. Your confidence shaken, you pray this is where you will find the answers you seek. Yeah, you remember that fight? You guys remember Miguel? I remember that fight. In Saintsbridge, Elfin used his talents to save the life of a thief named Miguel, but as soon as the man could walk again, he kidnapped and wounded an innocent boy. Was Elfin wrong to believe what he believed? Was Ogden right? Are some lives truly not worth saving? Elfin looked to the sky. Tell me, what would you have done? But there were no answers to be found. And so, with self-doubt festering in his heart, Elfin arrived in the town of Orwell.
You know,
I've come all this way, and it feels like I found more questions than answers. You listening up there? Still no sign from me, huh? I better snap out of it before a wrong step puts me at the bottom of this canyon. Howdy there. Why so glum?
Truth is,
Oh, woe is me. My poor wife and kids are fighting for their lives. Why did this damn plague have to come to our poor village? Haven't we suffered enough? That satchel of yours. I don't reckon you're an apothecary? I reckon I am, and the plague you speak of is what brought me here. Oh, thank the heavens! For once, the gods smile upon us.
let's
Just show
go.
me my patience. I'll do the best I can.
Fair and well.
Oh, thank you. Pray follow me. Beg pardon if I'm just imagining things, friend, but is something the matter? You're looking awful glum yourself. Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Now we should hurry. Yikes, I can't let them see me brooding. At any rate, I have a job to do.
Gadzooks.
Gadzooks, just look at them all.
I'm coming in.
Alright.
The hells?
Wait, that's...
Excuse me.
Before I begin the treatment, I would know a few things about you. That'll do. Sorry to pry. Now let's see what we can do about your cough. Oh, thank you, Mr. Excuse me.
The name's Ogun.
He's a traveling apothecary of sorts. A little bird told me your village was in a rough shape, so here I am.
oh,
Not one but two apothecaries come to our humble home. Mayhap the flame shines bright upon us yet. How can we ever repay you?
I'll be on my
Think
way.
nothing of...
Forgive me.
Whoa.
Thought your hands were steadier than that, old man.
Howdy.
We keep meeting, eh?
You.
You again. Figured you'd have given up and gone home already. But it seems you're made of stronger stuff than that. Ha! Damn right I am. Take away my medicine and dogged grit, and there'd be nothing left, save for a love for a good drink. You say so.
Mind if we shoot the
Anyhow,
breeze?
what with all the patients needing tending? It's good to have you around. What say we team up? 2 sets of hands are better than 1, eh? Thanks,
I
but no
think not.
thanks. I always work alone. How did I know you'd say that? As you like, then. I'll do the same.
Well now.
Phew, that takes care of everyone. And I dare say I've worked up quite a thirst. Think I'll hit the tavern. See you around, Ogden. The fellow gave you some medicine just now, yes? Thanks be the flame, he most certainly did.
Let me see it.
Oh, let me see it. It'll only take a moment.
Alphen!
Elfin! You've been most industrious, my young friend. Nah, I've worked harder days, trust me. Is that so? Still, pray allow me to buy you a flagon of mead for your efforts. Oh ho, didn't see that coming. Never figured you scholar types went in for the drink, dulling the senses and all that. I am not opposed to the occasional libation when enjoyed in moderation. Uh-huh. You don't strike me as the type who'd ever get drunk. It's all about knowing when to say when, friend. Besides, I hold my spirits rather well. You don't say. Maybe we should sit down one night and have it out, match each other mug for mug. An intriguing challenge, and we could make it even more interesting with a little wager. Right? Loser pays for the both of us. Ah, good. That seems to have cheered him up a little. And truth be told, it has been a while since I last paid a visit to the alehouse. It might do me some good as well. Cyrus is nice. A friend and bud. A flagon of your strongest, my good man.
How are you?
Something eating away at you, friend? Shucks, is it that obvious? Might as well be written on your face.
Sorry about that.
It's nothing. Just, a lost love. One I'm already in the midst of forgetting. If you're trying to win me over, you're going to have to try harder than that. And there she goes. Lying isn't your strong suit, is it? Don't tell me what I do. So I'm not the only one who needed a stiff one. Long day? Heed my words, boy. Tell too many lies, even little white ones, and one day you'll forget what the truth is.
You don't say.
Thanks for the diagnosis. I saw the medicine you gave the villagers back there. Sloppier than before, almost as if your heart wasn't in it.
Oh?
Nothing gets past you, does it? Tell the truth, all this time I've been thinking. Who? What am I really doing this for? And these days, I just don't know. I can't find an answer. Nor I. And I wager I've been searching for a fair bit longer. You don't say. Hey, is it me or are your hands shaking?
Afraid the answer is no.
I think you've had one ale too many. But I've only had one. We're both exhausted, I'm sure. Get a good night's sleep. Right. There are no answers. Not for me. Man, he's got the handshake. That means he's gonna die.
Hey-yo!
Alphen! Alphen!
Oh?
Hey there, what can I do for you? My fever, it's getting worse by the hour.
Oh.
Hogan was taking care of you, wasn't he? Did he botch the dose? Perish the thought. Why, Sir Ogan's 1,000 times the apothecary you'll ever be. You're right.
The hells?
Why, you, if you're so god's darn fond of that old grump. I jest, I jest. Please, sir, I beg your help. Master Ogin's worn too thin, Master Ogin's worn too thin to impose. Worn
What?
thin? Why, just today, he must have dropped his tools some 20 odd times. Later, he started coughing something terrible, and then he just wandered away. That doesn't sound right.
The
But with
fact
all the
is,
patients he's been seeing, no wonder he's tired and all. He's coughing. You know what that means. Any second now, he's dead. I'm eating the last of them. Go eat the rest of your food. Well, then you're done eating lunch, aren't you? I'm dying. Melissa, please, please forgive me. I've got the nightmare coughs. Always the same dream. Oh, see? Coughing is fatal. No rest for the weary. My patients are waiting. We just gotta amputate the lung. I should walk around town and see if anyone else needs my help. This man claims to often bear witness to incredible sights. A dragon sauntering through the town square, a deity manifesting to cavort with mortals, and so forth. No one is certain whether he is mad or daft, but given his confusion when challenged, at the very least he seems to be sincere. Is that Ogun?
you're too kind.
You saved my life, traveler. How can I ever repay you?
Just doing my job.
And with that, I'll be on my way.
Hey, feeling
Not so
alright?
fast, old man. You again. What's
the
this I
matter?
hear about you dropping your tools and hacking all over your patients? Not one for tact, are you? What's the matter? Got a bad case of the runs? You know what?
Afraid
That
the
doesn't
answer
make
is
you
no.
cough, buddy. Even if I did, it'd be none of your concern.
Come on now.
Right, whatever. Why don't I just take a quick look?
That'll
Why
do.
don't you just mind your own business? Come on, old man. Believe it or not, I'm worried about you. How touching. But look, I know my body as well as... Oh, it's my cough. Good grief. You're getting a checkup whether you like it or not. Keep your bloody hands off me. I told you, I'm perfectly aware of what's happening to my...
Huh?
So you knew you were about to hawk up all that blood, eh? You're sicker than a dog, and I'd be one sorry apothecary to let you walk away untreated. Now be a good patient here.
Nah.
Go ahead and treat me then, if you can.
Son of a...
You still don't trust me, you son of a sub. Nani? Hell's in tarnation.
Holy...
You're falling apart inside and out. Your forehead's nigh on fire, and what in blazes is this horrible purple rash? It's a miracle you're even standing. How could you let yourself get in this state? Don't you get it? If you don't treat this, you're going to die.
Aye.
Tell me something I don't know.
What
If
the...
you knew, then why? none of your concern. Rory, if you say hey anymore, I'm taking away your DS. Get off the back of the couch. Nothing, that's what. Forget about me, Alpha, for both our sakes. We have to cure him! It's our final Opatha job. Someone around here must know something about Ogun. Let me finish my food really quick right here. This fruit. This is impossible. Okay. Alphen, I've drawn you a bath. Aw, thanks. That's mighty kind of you. Do let me know if there's anything else I can do. I appreciate it. Really, I do. But don't wear yourself out on my account, you hear? It does no one any good if you work yourself sick trying to take care of someone else. Oh, don't worry about me. I can take care of myself, you know. You've got a good heart, Ophilia, like no one I've ever met. Have you ever thought of becoming an apothecary? It's high time I took an apprentice. Really? And you're asking me? Why, that would be wonderful. Of course I'd. But what am I saying? I couldn't abandon my priestly duties. I swore an oath, you see, and... I'm only joking. You already have your trade, though I'm pleased to know you have even a passing interest in mine. What's your quest, lady?
Truth is...
'Twas ever a decade ago now. Me and my son quarreled, and he left in a huff. That he wanted to be a knight. Imagine! Of course I told him what I thought of that. I also told him he was a lily-livered ass who'd amount to nothing. Oh, truth be told, I regret that. It was wrong of me, and all I want is for me son to come home again. But the time for that's long gone, and I suppose I'll have to sleep in the bed what's I made. I'm one of Orwell who lives alone. Her husband died young, leaving her to raise their son by herself. However, after a heated argument, the youth stormed off, never to return. Even now, more than a decade later, she sometimes finds herself staring at the front door he slammed shut behind him. A traveling merchant who makes a habit of learning stories wherever she goes. Oh, I thought that said he for a second. That she might share them with the children of the orphanage in her hometown. Oh, dude. A man born and raised in this village who works as a mender of buildings and tools. Though he lacks the formal training of a carpenter, since most of the younger generations chose to leave the village when they can, it falls to people like him to remain and do that which no one else is willing to do. Don't come near me, I mean it. I was cheated in a trade and left without a copper to my name. Now I'm fain to throw myself off this cliff. I'm not fit to call myself a merchant. It's all over, unless some golden opportunity falls into my lap, that is. I said, don't come near me. A merchant who failed to heed the advice of others and was taken in by the false promises of a charlatan. Believing it too late to redeem himself, he has decided to shuffle off this mortal coil. A layabout who detests all exertions to the point that he hates having to expend effort to avoid expending effort. Unsurprisingly, he is unemployed. That was just like trying to run. I can see the item like sparkling there. Oh, there we go. My body aches all over. Even a little bit of moving's too much to bear. Just shifting in bed is agony. Nice chatting with you. Nice chatting with all these people who are sick and dying. Don't even mention food to me. I have no appetite. Hogan was better named Melissa? Maybe mentioning that will get the old man to talk. You mean his, like, dead wife's name? Melissa. Damn it, how do you know her name? I told you the story of how I came to choose my patients, yes? You told me you lost your dear wife. That she was murdered in cold blood by a man whose life you saved. Aye, but the story doesn't end there. After that, I set on a journey. I had no hopes, no aspirations. I just wanted to help someone, anyone, in any way I could. Anything to do Melissa proud. But it wasn't to be. One day, in a far-flung village, I found him. The man who murdered my beloved.
Criminy!
Criminy! He had a family of his own, a wife, a boy of some 5 summers. When I saw them together, smiling and laughing, something broke inside of me. And so I waited till nightfall, then snuck up on the man when he was alone. And left him in the same shape he left my dear Melissa.
It can't be!
You can't be. It was a strange feeling. Though saving his life took days, ending it took but an instant. Human life's a fleeting and fragile thing, eh? I fled from the village as fast and far as I could. From there I continued my journey as if nothing had happened. Funny, isn't it? None of those people ever know a man who saved their lives stole another. I can't bear to think of the pain and suffering I inflicted on the man's family, so I don't. But every day I ask myself, what right do I have to play God with these blood-stained hands? Excuse me. Time and again I thought of ending my own life, but I'm too much of a coward to do the deed. How many years has it been now? In my travels, my body has come to be ravaged by every plague and pestilence our realm has known. But never once have I thought of treating myself. I am a murderer, a sinner. And mine is not a life worth saving. Do you see now, Alphen? This is the answer I found. I'm feeling a bit tired. Pray leave me to rest for a while.
That stubborn bastard. Ain't there nothing in here that'll help at a time like this? Ugh, what a mess. Been too busy to clean it out all this time. Ogun is determined to die. That's the answer he's come to, after a long and harrowing journey. What right do I have to think I know better? Besides, what could I do for him anyhow? I barely manage to get by as it is. How do I even go about fixing a busted soul? I'm just one man. One small, insignificant man. Damn it all. A letter?
To my dear friend Alphen. When you find this letter, no doubt you'll be off in some far-flung village somewhere. I was more than happy to urge you on in your journey, but truth be told, I was just a bit worried about you. Worried that along the way, you'd find someone and take on all their pain and suffering as your own.
Wow, how aptly timed.
You've always had a sensitive streak after all. But, should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your convictions, remember what we learned together.
Zeph.
Flashback time.
Zeph, you're back!
That child has a very grown voice.
That I am, Nina.
Is something the matter?
Nothing you need worry yourself about. Alf. I've always admired your selflessness. In helping others, you think nothing of yourself. In that sense, you're the best apothecary and the best friend anyone could ask for.
Haha. Nerd, he loves his friend.
You have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. So go out there, Alf, and do what you feel is right. With your heart at ease and your head held high.
Oh, shucks.
P.S. This is far too embarrassing to say in person, so I'll just hide this letter underneath all your stuff.
That idiot. Just reading that, my face is as red as a beet. Thanks, buddy.
PPS, shucks.
I really got myself worked up over nothing, didn't I? I know what I need to do, and Gods be damned if anyone will keep me from doing it. Ain't that right, Zeph? I'll show everyone what I believe in. Including you, wherever you are. And you too, Ogun. Just you wait.
How long until it's revealed that Ogun was the traveling apothecary that saved his life?
Well, I'll be damned.
Well, you're looking more chipper. Huh? You were moping around like a stick in the mud for a while there. Is that right? Guess we can put that down to the encouragement of an old pal. Old pal? Yeah. Found a letter tucked away in my satchel. You'd think after all these years he could just say it to my face. Well, it sounds like you got yourself a good friend. You got that right. Would you trust this friend of yours forever, no matter what? Darn right I would. Even if he betrayed you? Yep, because if he did betray me, it'd be because he didn't have any other choice. Like his little sister begged him to steal my sleepweed, with tears in her eyes or something like that. Folk make mistakes sometimes. No point in throwing away a whole friendship over that. Heh, you're a bigger man than I gave you credit for. Listen, those are two entirely different topics, Therian. Being sparted off a bridge, or having someone steal a piece of grass from your bag. Those are really different levels of betrayal. Not really comparable. Oh, I didn't look at his job outfits. They're just not as cute.
Sorry, old man. I'm here, whether you like it or not.
Elfin, how many times must I say it? Just leave me here and go on your way.
Oh, enough.
Huh?
Quit your belly aching and lie down before I have to knock you over.
What? What in the God's name are you?
So you're a stinking murderer. A sinner, huh? Great. Like I give a damn. It ain't my job to choose who lives and who dies. I ain't no god.
Shucks.
If it's in my power to help a body, I'll be damned if that ain't what I'm gonna do. That's why I became an apothecary. That's what I believe in.
Now we gotta go get some miracle weed.
There. That should keep you breathing for now.
Just what do you plan to do next?
Ain't it obvious? I'm gonna fix you. And not just your body. All of you.
I'm a psychiatrist now.
I'm gonna whip up an elixir that'll have you feeling like a new man. Just you wait, Ogun.
Fix me? Don't make me laugh.
Well, I dashed out of there like a man on a mission. The heck if I got the faintest idea of what to do next. I ain't never seen the likes of those symptoms.
Should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your convictions, remember what we learned together.
Come to think of it. One time when Zeph and I were studying together. Ah yes, the miracle weed. We're gonna go find it.
Alphen.
Hey, Alf. Remember when we were small and you got real sick? We feared you were going to die. Slowly but steadily, your body cramped up until you couldn't even hold a spoon. And those terrible purple blotches, I could hardly bear to look at you. I've been trying to replicate the elixir that cured you, but to no avail. The traveler who saved you was really something else. Haha! Too bad we weren't of a mind to ask for the recipe back then, huh? Fun times, Zeph. So much for remembering. Wait a minute. Couldn't hold a spoon? Purple blotches? That's the symptoms! Hasn't Ogun been dropping his tools? And purple blotches. No, it couldn't be. It's too much of a coincidence. Or is it? If Ogun has the same disease that I had, that means there's a cure. Same cure that saved my life. Think, Alphen, think! How did he make the medicine? Who am I kidding? I couldn't even remember my own symptoms until now. Damn it all. It must be here somewhere. Think. We're remembering.
Great!
There, that should do it. You're a lucky boy, Alphen. The disease had all but taken over. You had a day or two at best. That I just happened to come along when I did, with this potion in hand. Fate works in mysterious ways. How long did I labor to brew this elixir, and from ingredients that I may never see again? To tell the truth, it was meant for another, but that hardly matters now. If it saves your life, it will have more than served its purpose. Sleep tight, son. You'll be feeling better on the morrow. Oh, this mystery man was blonde. Oh, I can just get up and ask him in my dream? A traveling apothecary. At least I think that's what he said. He goes around the world helping people who are hurt or sick, like me. Shucks, I hope I can do that too someday. I learned the elixir recipe from my dream. Still awake, are we? What's in the potion, you ask? Aha! You weren't jesting when you said you wanted to be an apothecary, were you? Very well. Who am I to refuse such an inquisitive young mind? The elixir was brewed from the feather of an ogre eagle, a fearsome beast whose wings span so wide they could block out the sun. They terrorize the skies above the forests of Roubaix, not far from Orwell. A boy like you would be wise not to wander there, lest you get snatched up and spirited away above the clouds. Now I gotta go fight an ogre eagle, see? It wasn't the miracle weed, it was the miracle feather. Damned if I know how, but I remember now. All I need is the feather of an ogre eagle. And the flame take me if the forest of Roubaix ain't just outside of town. You saved my life again, stranger. Hang in there, Ogun. I'm going to fix you up as soon as I can. Alright, let's go get the thing. Let's go and get the thing. That. And I want that. Might as well put that on too.
Can't we settle this like
Too bright.
gentlemen?
I can't tell what these monsters are.
Tiger Ray!
Here we go.
My turn now. Ah!
That one was weak to light.
An interesting dilemma. The night risk to there.
Hey, I guessed right. That feels nice.
Not bad. A passing grade.
The bloom here is really painful.
There is no choice.
I wish I could see what these monster sprites look like, but unfortunately,
What is the logical course of action?
that is not just not something you do here.
The night risk to there.
My turn.
Bring it on.
Well then. Huh? Oh, sacred light! I am not made for such battles.
Can't even see the text. The bloom is so high. Alright, going to the forest. At least the bloom is less intense in here. Outside it was just plain agonizing. There we go.
Come
That's
on,
green.
I've got better things to do. Out of my way.
Hmm.
Tiger Ray!
That's one of them. Rude.
Now, what next?
Those are devil's ears.
Go down.
Bring it on.
Oh, he doesn't have last stands. Oh.
Well then. Maleficent star! Pierce our foes! I'll do my best. Maleficent star! Pierce our foes! I am not made for such battles.
It's really, the battle's really bright, despite the fact that The fight itself is not
Here we go.
at all. Ouch!
My turn.
What are these menacing manticores?
Fox.
I'll do my best. Let your wounds be healed.
An interesting dilemma. Lux Conjurer!
I didn't guess right.
Out of my way.
Well, it doesn't matter because that one died.
Bring it on.
Weak to bows.
What next? So much to learn.
Winds and swords.
I'll not be defeated.
Damn, I missed. I'll get another shot.
Well then, there!
And I missed.
My turn.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Now's my chance to really
Let's get down to work.
Big
Don't
damage.
get carried away.
super big damage. Did you see how big it was?
Try again.
Separate entrance to the second area. That's strange. Augmented bow of the falcon. It's kind of nice. I can't believe we're in the last chapter and they finally made a room that's just to like find some treasure. Breaking up those linear halls.
This is
Oh
the
my
beginning
god, the
of your
chameleon!
end.
Wowie, wow, 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 wow.
Tiger Ray.
Oh, I missed. Rude. Whoops. Oh, the deer were weak to that.
Well then, let your wounds be healed.
Bring it on.
Oh, I don't have the AoE one.
The best that money can buy.
My turn.
Killer chameleon.
All right.
I missed.
Venta Solta!
I'll do my best.
Also missed.
Try this!
Don't start things you can't finish.
Unleash an elemental attack on all foes that deals damage proportional to the party's current BP. It'd be nice if you had a lot of BP. Ugh, burping. Very cute. From the other side? Right here? Yep, there we go. Thank you, Day. I do my best to make you proud.
You won't feel a thing. Bring it on!
Good hit. You won't feel a thing because he's not gonna hit you. Yikes.
An interesting dilemma. Glacius, go there.
Well then.
Oh my god, these things have massive evasion, I think.
I'll do my best. Let your wounds be healed.
There's a hit. That's rude.
Here goes nothing.
What is the logical course of action? Venta Solta! Thus ends your lesson.
The other side there.
This is the beginning of your end.
Well then. Let your wounds be healed.
Out of my way. Tiger Ray!
The night risk, the man.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right.
Tiger Ray!
Well then. Maleficent Star! Here's our foe!
You're in
I am
Freya's
not
house?
made for such battles.
Freya's? Yes? Seems like it's her house. House? House? Where I say house?
House.
House. Are you having some problem with the letter S?
House.
Oh, there we go.
Face.
I got a conscious stone. The stone is awake.
I know she had a house here. It wasn't that big.
Oh, big stretch.
I don't know.
Really?
Really different.
Alright, almost time to fight a boss, I think. A Boyd. Big old Boyd. treasure under there. And back here.
Time to
Snakes.
teach you a lesson.
Snakes are weak to ice. I guess I'm not doing that. Weak to knives.
Glacier, floor down.
I'll not be defeated.
Here we go.
Tiger Ray!
Hey, they were weak to that too.
An interesting dilemma. A tempest of ice shall rage. Thus ends your lesson.
Let's go for this long walk by the waterfall and see what we find. A treasure chest. Imperial armor. I'm pretty sure that's just defense.
There is no choice.
Here goes nothing.
He did it, he hit him.
My turn. Tiger Ray!
Ouch. Ouch. Ouchie.
Well then. Molecular star! Fierce our foe!
No problems.
Now, what next? Glacier, floor down. Not bad. A passing grade.
I don't remember what I had on her. I think I had, yeah, that. Alright, ready to fight a big bird, I think. Look at the beautiful waterfall sunset. That's, yep. That's a big bird. Egads, but you're a big one. But I know what I need, and I ain't leaving here without it. Couldn't you just grab one and go running?
This should be fun.
Swords.
An interesting dilemma. So much to learn.
Ice. That's one thing I needed to know. Missed.
My turn now. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Well, I can still hit it for ice.
Here goes nothing.
Got it.
Cool off.
Perfect. Ow.
Bring it on. I got just what you need.
Now, what next? Glacier Rodan.
Well then, let your wounds be healed.
I appreciate it. Really.
Well then. Prepare yourself! Elfric, bring out the flame!
All right. Let's get down to work. Ha!
He's not weak to axes.
Now, what my focus is Glacier Rodan. Glacier Rodan.
What's the big idea? Shucks. I got just what you need.
Oh, Ophilia was poisoned. I should have healed her.
My turn. Guardian Lion Dog.
What's this now? Glacier Rodan. Glacier Rodan.
Oh, right, I forgot he got 2 turns. He was gonna hit it 6 times.
Bring about a
I didn't
miracle
need
of
to use heal
healing.
more. They're already over limit.
Out of my way.
Do it. Let's throw the sword at it.
Nightmare Kite.
That wasn't worth destroying a weapon for.
Malefic Star, here's our foes.
What's this now? Ah! Glacier Rodan. Glacier Rodan.
Here we go. I got just what you need. What's the big idea?
What's this now? Glacier Rodan.
Might as well get 6 hits on it this turn.
Glacier Rodan.
Out of my way.
Try this.
Well then. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Yeah, this is some kind of legendary Pokemon. You're right. Well,
Out of my way.
I'm guessing this is a very Elfin-esque situation here.
Guardian Lion Dog.
I'll do my best. sunlight, burn this place clean.
What's this now?
Noodles. Or stop, or I will throw a potholder at you.
Glacier, draw down.
Wow, it saps my lifeblood.
Well then, let your wounds be healed.
What's this now?
Glacier, draw down.
Well, that's just not nice. We're doing this
My
mechanic
turn.
again, huh?
Let your wounds be healed.
Bring it on! Alrighty! Pick your
It's
poison!
almost dead. Oh, it didn't get
What's
poisoned.
this
Wow.
now?
Glacier, draw down. Glacier, draw down.
Well then, prepare yourself. Helfric, bring out the flame.
What's this?
Bring it on! That'll do her.
Like my max HP is going down, I think. Yeah, my max HP is going down.
He gets. That'll do her.
I'll not be defeated. Malefic star, pierce our foes.
Alright, we're going hard now.
An interesting. My focus is Glacier, draw down. Glacier, draw down.
There we go. One more bird.
Thus ends your lesson.
Refreshing jam. Yep, this is the purple disease.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, pal. But this pinion of yours is going to save a man's life.
Alright.
Alrighty, Ogun. Like it or not, here I come. Honestly, his chapter 3 boss was harder.
It's me, Alphen.
It's me, Alphen. I'm back, old man. Can you keep it down? My head is throbbing something terrible.
Sorry
Oops,
about that.
Sorry about that. Anyway, time to get to work. Just put this feather in your mouth and swish it
You
around.
what?
You really believe you can save me? Ridiculous. How could you ever? A man saved my life many years ago. Alright, have a good hygiene. Have a nice wash. A man not so different from you, come to think of it.
Listen here, Ogun.
Are we talking now?
I may call you an old man, but it's too soon for you to go. People are suffering out there, dying. There are plenty of lives you can still save.
Maybe you're right. I once met a man who said the kinds of things you say.
Hmm?
He was an apothecary too. In my darkest hour, It was his words that stayed my hand. Despite having no hope, nothing to live for, he convinced me to press on.
Who was he? What the heck could he have said to a mess like you?
Very kind. Full of tact. He's gonna remember it's the same man. See, wow, look at that. It's the same man.
Ogun, look at your hands. Just 2, and yet they have the power to save innumerable lives. Live, Ogun. If not for yourself, for those who still need you. All around you, people are suffering, dying. There are plenty of lives you might yet save, if you have it in you to save them.
Why? Why are you helping me?
What's that? When someone's in a bind, you help them out. Simple as that, wouldn't you say?
Meow.
Huh.
Those were his words to me. It's the damnedest thing, but somehow you remind me of him.
I did it.
Gadzooks. Those words. I heard them too, when I was just a boy.
You what?
There's no doubt about it. That's the man who saved my life.
But who is he?
Thanks, mister.
Thanks, mister.
But why'd you save me? We ain't got no money, you know.
Listen, son, and listen well. I saw someone in a bind, and I helped him out. Simple as that.
Shucks.
Oh, shucks.
I hope I can do that too someday. I'd never seen anyone like him before. His words, the miraculous potions he made. He didn't just save my life.
Gave me purpose.
He gave
Wow.
me a whole new sense of purpose.
I'm a writer.
And so I became an apothecary.
That's right, I stole the script. Oh, we're not talking anymore? Fate truly does work in mysterious ways. Tell me
Maybe you
more
can help
about
me.
him, Ogun. I don't even know his name. Graham was his name. Graham Crossford. It was 10 years ago that I met him. He was traveling the realm, as was I. Graham Crackers is his name. Graham Crackers. Said he was searching for a remedy for his dear wife, who had been stricken with a deadly malady. His skill at mixing salves and brewing elixirs was like nothing I'd ever seen. Hey, Corey. I can't believe that, Elfin drank the potion that was meant for his dying wife, and then she died, and now Elfin's alive. That's the story. He traveled from town to town, healing the sick and wounded at every turn, and still managed to fashion the elixir he sought in 2 short years. But it was too late. His beloved had already passed on, never to return. He told me the story of a bright young boy to whom he eventually gave the medicine. I'd think I'd meet the boy in the flesh one day. After he saved my life, he wandered off again to who knows where. Word had it he later passed on to meet his love. Oh, he's gone. At any rate, it all makes sense now. Graham didn't choose his patients. He helped everyone he could, just like you. We didn't always see eye to eye, but I respected the man, and I'd like to think the feeling was mutual. Thinking back on it, talking with you was oddly familiar from the start. Your innocence, naivete, whatever you want to call it, like a mirror image of the man.
Oh.
Oh, I did it!
You're carrying on his legacy as well as any man could. Even if you are a sentimental sop. And you're a crusty curmudgeon. Takes one to know one, old man. Rory, watch your mouth.
Thanks for everything.
There's a grave. The grave of the man.
Ogun, you sure you're okay?
Aye. Thanks to you, I'll live to see another day.
Just one, though.
For a couple nights there, I didn't think I'd make it. But it seems your brew won out in the end. You'll forgive me if I don't say thank you. This wasn't the fate I asked for, after all.
Don't mention it.
That grave. Did you make that?
Just my way of paying tribute. Only wish I could have met him once more. Oh well, eh?
Knowing him, I think he would have felt the same about you.
Dot dot dot.
Well, guess I'll be off then. After all, there's still folks out there who need my help. What about you, old man?
What about me, indeed? Guess I'll keep on living, at least for now, and atone for my sins as best I can. I imagine there's still people out there who need me as well. First Graham, now you. You helped me remember what it means to be an apothecary.
Ah, shucks. Guess that means I was right about something after all.
Dot dot dot.
Be safe here. I reckon you won't get lost in your travels after this. And me neither, mind you.
If you say so.
After this finishes, I'm gonna take a restroom break. It was an age when the medical arts were still in their infancy. With war and disease rampant, the sick and the suffering depended on men and women who brewed remedies with wisdom and compassion, men and women known as apothecaries. Alphen, Finn. Look, it's him and his buddy friend and his friend's sister treating an old grandma. Alright, restroom, and then I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I threw food in front of annoying ass, and I'm ready to stream again. Because he's constantly asking for food. I guess, Tressa, and then Primrose. Then we'll move on to our main party. Alright,